It is 8 o'clock in the morning, and I gotta go to work at 9 o'clock. I also need to edit a video and make sure it's exported by the time I leave. So, this is the last video, at least for right now. Maybe later when I get off work, maybe later this week, I'm gonna talk about the 1 seeds, talk about their matchups a little bit better. But yeah, I'm tired. That's how it always is. But the last matchup of the day for me of recording is this evening game tonight, and I've done a horrible job as far as uploading these videos. But I did put out the Seattle and San Francisco video, as I've recorded this already. So I'll probably come back and do these in the week, and then these, you know what I'm saying. But we talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Los Angeles Chargers. So I'm gonna say this: Chargers are, I don't see Brandon Staley staying after the season. Brandon Staley deserves to be fired if the Chargers lose. I seriously doubt he's even gonna make it past that, if I'm being honest. Throughout the season, expected to play. Something said yesterday that he's not gonna play. I think Mike Williams is out. Mike Williams out 2 to 3 weeks with fracturing back. That's all thanks to Brandon Staley playing his team, playing his starters in a game that didn't matter versus the Broncos. And now injuries show back up again for the Chargers. So not only is this team filled with injuries, the coach won't last, and the whole season has been filled with, if Sean Payton comes back, are they going to return? Are the Chargers going to try and hire Sean Payton? Things of that nature. So I don't see Brandon Staley lasting that long, especially the OC. The OC's out of here. Whoever the OC is has been doodle, and they just won't. Joe Lombardi, they just won't let Herbert let it fly. That's hard to watch. It's like, damn, you gotta let him go. Like, just let him do whatever. That's all I've been hearing for the last 2 years. Let Justin Herbert, I said Joe Burrow. Joe Lombardi remains. Like, bro, Chargers find more offensive consistency. I don't know. I don't see neither one of them being here after the season. But I like my new shirt. I'm gonna get it. I don't see them lasting. Neither one of them lasting longer than that. And this Mike Williams injury really solidifies it for me, because management's look like at Brandon Staley like, what are you doing? So after having a year of 5,000 passing yards, Justin Herbert proceeded to have 4,700 passing yards, which is a major step down for me. I don't know how Chargers fans can stand that. No, I'm just playing. That's another great year for him. Look how many people play quarterback. Look at this. That's crazy. So he had, he's the man. He's young. So he had the second in yards, 8th in touchdowns, 21st in interceptions. Seems like a lot of the upper echelon guys in the league, at least starters, had about upwards of 10 interceptions. Other than Jalen Hurts. Mahomes had like 11. So it happens when you throw the ball now. QBR, he ranked 11th at 58. So they already played Jacksonville earlier this year, and in that game, Herbert, kind of pedestrian if I'm being honest, because that's 55% completion, through an interception, sack once. I'm not gonna count that against him. So it's kind of just like, 38-10 was not the score I was expecting to see on that Sunday afternoon. But part of that is on the defense. Look at that. 5 plays, 20 yards. 11 plays, 70 yards. Excuse me, I told you I'm tired. 14 plays, 60 yards. 5 plays, 75 yards, 50-yard touchdown run by James Robinson. 14 plays, 68 yards, 9 minutes. So just not getting off the field in the second half. But Justin Herbert's the man. He gonna be in the league a long time. He just need QB or coordinator and a coach that's on his side. Because Brandon Staley was brought in as a defensive coordinator from the LA Rams and then has proceeded to do absolutely nothing on either side of the ball. So it's that. But I'm gonna shut up. I'm not in the NFL. Austin Eckler, great running back, great receiver as well. He had a 1,600 all-purpose. Stop saying that. From scrimmage yards, he had 700 passing yards, and then 915 rushing yards. Austin Eckler is the man. I love watching Austin Eckler. He is not human physically, and you see him, he's spoiled as hell. So there's that. Josh Kelly played in 13 games. They had a whole lot of running backs playing. So yeah, there's that. Mike Williams led the team in receiving, but it is another year with him and Keenan Allen didn't play over 15 games. So yeah, Mike Williams played 13, and then Keenan Allen played 10, and then Mike Williams not playing this week. So I don't know how much longer they're gonna keep him around. I think they're great talents, but they can't stay on the field. Donald Parham, I don't think Donald Parham has played since that Thursday night game versus the Chiefs. Has he? Has he? I know he has. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize. Like, I remember him playing on a Thursday night game. I don't remember. Maybe it was last year. Joe Buck had that dumbass line talking about some, it's cold outside, so, that means the field is hard. Yeah, in a dome. Idiot. DeAndre Carter chipped in a little bit. Gerald Everett chipped in a little bit. Throwing the ball to Gerald Everett at the goal line versus the Chiefs is the reason why they lost that game. The first time, like week 2. He was tired, and then they just didn't do anything. So the defense. Edwin James, Kenneth Murray. Kenneth Murray's a Madden god. Drew Tranquil leading the team in tackles this year. Adderley, who led the team in interceptions. No one had more than 3. And Bryce Callahan was one. Edwin James had 2. So let me see how this defense went. Because for the last year, 2 years, I've not believed in Brandon Staley defense. Like at all. No, please do not bring me back to the NFL website. The NFL website sucks. So they were, I guess it's total yards in the bottom half. Good job. Passing yards allowed. They are, I just saw it. They're in the top as far as passing yards allowed. Okay. 2 yards per game. Okay, they're going to be up there. Rushing yards. They are in the bottom 5 of the league. That's what it was. They gave up 145 rushing yards a game. Points. Bottom half of the league. They gave up 22 points a game. Now, let me see this. Offensively, how many points did y'all average a game? They averaged 23 points a game. So like a point, like a +1 in point difference. I think earlier this year when I made my videos about, teams coming up and how I felt, I thought that they would be better, and they just haven't. The 7-point difference, they just haven't. So I'm tired of them. I'm tired of the Chargers. I just want to see them be better. Where's J.C. Jackson? I just saw that he only played 5 games. Something happened, like a crazy injury. Yeah, kneecap. He's been placed on injury reserve for the year. So hopefully he returns healthy next year. Oh, Rashawn Slater, dog. So they've done a good job of building the team. It's just how the team is coached. Here we go. Here's a better view. Yeah, well, 42 total touchdowns. They only had 7 more points. That's crazy. Way more rushing touchdown, first downs, but they had a whole lot of passing first downs. So, Brandon Staley not gonna be alone. He's just not. So, and Brandon Staley. We now talk about some team I'm keeping my eye on. I'm really keeping my eye on this team in the future. They sucked earlier in the year. This is the Jacksonville Jaguars, by the way. Led by my man Dougie P. I didn't even show the bracket. I apologize. It's the 5-4 game. But my man Dougie P took this team from being, what is that? 2-1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2-6 to 9-8. And in the game, they got punched them out by Detroit. Every game after that, they just done what they needed to do. Beating Tennessee, that was Trevor Lawrence. Again, he balled out. Beating Dallas, which shouldn't have been as much of a surprise as people thought. People kind of were blowing this game out of proportion. Ooh, deep. Shut up. They beat the Jets. The Jets stink. They did that one. They handled business on Thursday night. Beat the Texans as they should. And they beat the Titans. Again, Titans stink. I'm sorry. Todd Downing, the offensive coordinator for the Titans, never needs to be seen again. Like, he got arrested in the middle of the season, and then he kept his job, and he kept his job for no reason because he proceeded his team's offense proceeded to do absolute dog shit and fuck all. So Todd Downing does not need to show his face ever again. But they turned it around. Jacksonville, they got a coach, they got a quarterback, they got a running back. I thought they overpaid for a lot of the guys that they had, but they stepped up. Christian Kirk definitely stepped up. Zay Jones, Evan Ingram, Marvin Jones. Marvin Jones kind of, but Evan Ingram 700 yards, Zay Jones 823, 1100 yards to Christian Kirk. Good spread. 300, add 300 to ETN. That put him at 1400 scrimmage yards. Good job, Justice. You know what I'm saying? Trevor Lawrence was doing his thing. So Trevor Lawrence did it with 9th in yards, 8th in touchdowns, 12th, tied for 12th in interceptions, and a little bit lower than Justin Herbert as far as QBR. When we talk about the game that he played against the Chargers. He had 262, 3 touchdowns. He had a QB rating of 70 out of 100. He balled out, but they lost a lot of games. This was in the rain versus us. They shouldn't have lost this one to Houston. They shouldn't have lost this one because the Colts stink. You should have lost this one because the Giants stink. That was in England, so there's that. They beat the the Raiders. It's gonna be tough to beat the Chiefs. They beat the Baltimore Ravens. They stood tall and said, "Nah, we ain't losing." They got ran through by Detroit. I told people Detroit was gonna win like 9-10 games, and they won 9-8. Put some respect on my name and Dan Campbell, because Dan Campbell's that man. I'm talking about Dan Campbell later. Yeah, so they have a real shot to make some noise. Now, I'm gonna talk about the defense real quick. So let me close the tab. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Okay, on defense. Yeah, we're bottom half in total yards and yards per game. Passing yards. They gave up the 5th most, 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th most passing yards. Gave up 238 passing yards a game. It was in the middle of the pack, towards the middle of the pack, like right outside the top 10 when it came to rushing yards per game. And so when it comes to points, not middle of the pack. So the defense stepped up versus the Titans. They really did. They really did. So let me look at their point differential. Stat Muse. So they were. Please tell me they were in the positive. They were in the positive by 54 points. It's better than the fucking Minnesota Vikings and the New York Giants. But that's not important. Yeah, this team can really do it. I ain't gonna say win the title. But they can beat the Chargers. I don't know who they would play next. If they play the Chiefs again, it's a good chance they'll get ran off the field by the Chiefs. And I'm not disrespecting them. But the Chiefs are all like on fire right now. He only had 1.5 sacks this year as a #1 pick. I think he'll have to step it up. At 12 tackles. They invested a lot. They took a first-round pick. You know what I'm saying? They could have went O-line. Was it 2022 field draft? So they obviously have faith in Javon Walker, but he got more than 1.5 sacks in your rookie year. You gotta do it. So Aiden Hutchinson had like 8 this year, like 7 to 8 this year. Kayvon Thibodeau 7 to 8 this year. Oh, 4 sacks. I'm sorry, he missed a couple of games because of that injury at the beginning. 9.5. I knew Aiden Hutchinson was not leaving Michigan, and he didn't, and he balled out. Jordan Davis, he was hurt for a little bit, so he did great for my Eagles. Yeah, they could have went anywhere else, and they went with you. Obviously, they got faith in you. Oh, why did it say 1.5? I apologize. Why did it say 1.5? Oh, that's in college. Oh, my bad. My bad. Why would you put college stats? That's stupid. I'm sorry. I apologize. That's stupid. That's why would you put college stats? Yeah, 3.5. So he needs. I mean, yeah, he can still step it up. He got an interception though, 2 pass deflections and a forced fumble. But looking for more than 3.5. Sorry, especially with how many Aiden Hutchinson had. So I don't think he'll do it. He played in 13 games, 45 total. Yeah, I think he'll do it. He'll be fine. But real quick, we'll talk about his defense as a whole. I still don't know how to pronounce my name. He's still, this guy led the team in tackles at the Atlanta Falcons in tackles last year. I remember talking about this and how he gave up like an 81% completion percentage last year. When he did lead the team in tackles. People tell me I was wrong. People were still telling me I was wrong about Jacksonville giving up on Miles Jack, and then proceeded to say, he led the team in tackles. Just because you lead the team in tackles does not mean, not mean much. Like, tackles are kind of just whatever. Because he had 2 sacks. He didn't do anything as far as pass coverage. He did force 2 fumbles, but 5 pass deflections. So yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm not disrespecting tackles, but you're the middle linebacker, so you always gonna have more tackles than anybody else. Yeah. 72 assisted, 99 solo is crazy. 2 sacks, 4.5 from Roquan, Franklin, Alex Singleton. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I take total tackles with a grain of salt. Cause a lot of these guys aren't like I don't know how to say it. I'm not gonna say it. I don't want to confuse my words. And it's 8:30 in the morning, so I don't want to think too much. But he did his thing the other year with leading the league in tackles. Rayshawn Jenkins, the safety, had 2nd on the team in tackles. Devin Lloyd, 115. He had 3 interceptions. Rayshawn had 3 interceptions. Didn't Cisco have a touchdown? Who had a touchdown? Tyson Campbell had a touchdown. Right? Josh Allen got the sack, I'm pretty sure, and then Tyson Campbell. No. It was a safety coming off the edge. versus Jaguars Indy. Turn this off. Yeah, this is gonna be the last thing I do. I'm not making a prediction on this game because with how unpredictable the Chargers are and how young the Jaguars are, it could go either. It could be a repeat of earlier. It's crazy to think how many games have happened early this year between teams. Because they had a game earlier. They are division rivals. They're division rivals. They're division rivals. They played earlier this year, and they played earlier. Like every game that's happened already. It's crazy. Yeah. So come on, Ed. So this was Todd down. Dude, I just got out of that. So impressive that Jacksonville managed to turn around their mess. I'm sorry about this delay. YouTube ads. God awful. It's crazy they be giving me 2 15-second ads. Oh, I'm sorry, people. Okay, so who got that's Rayshawn Jenkins. Yep. Is that Rayshawn? Yep, that's Rayshawn. I say it right there.
Just never sees it. He doesn't know that he's coming, and
Josh Allen got
there you go.
But if they play anything like how they did Saturday night, tonight, we go, they win. So, Avon Hamilton, Darius Williams, Jamal Walker will step up. But they kind of just spread out when it came to sacks. It wasn't just one. Yeah, 6 sacks with Josh. Smoot had 5. Arden Key had 4.5. Arden Key balling. I haven't seen his name in a long time. It'll be fun. But if they play anything like how they did Saturday night, they'll be good. So, with that being said, I need to get this video edited and put out. Good luck to both teams and all teams this weekend. It's Saturday morning, so I need, as soon as this video probably upload, I'm posting it. But I do want to say thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. That is my alarm going off at 8:30 saying get your ass up. But I want to say thank you for watching. I love you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy some football. Put your feet up.